And we're back with D10 Friday Night Lights, sponsored by McDonald's. GC and Ross now for the 7 o'clock game. And these two teams, they've struggled early in the season, but one of them will get their first win tonight.
Yeah, both 0-2 teams started off slow. They both played some pretty decent teams, though. Ross had lost to Lourdes earlier in the season in their first game, and GC has lost to St. James. So let's see how these teams do today. Should be interesting.
Expecting a decent turnout as well, as stands are filling up before game time. Not going to be bad for the first Friday Night Lights, even though it's on a Thursday.
Next weekend we will be on Friday.
But yeah, excited to see one of these teams get their first win, get their schedule back on track. But, I mean, they're going to go into a deep hole, the loser of this game.
Yeah, the loser of this game might not make the playoffs, and this game means a lot.
And there's going to be some good fan support, which, you know, players are definitely excited about. I mean, look, they looked hype out there.
We ask that both teams please line up on the sidelines.
And we will cut for the national anthem and be right back with you for the opening kickoff, unless they decide to take it at the 35.
We are back here, almost the start of the first quarter. It looks like Ross will return the kick.
So both these teams, they're in a deep hole. What do you think they need to do to start this game off on the right foot?
Start the run game right off the bat. Let's see what team can run this ball. Bit of a wind here. Might not be the best thing to throw the ball. Didn't seem to be a problem last game, but it's a bit colder now. Wind's blowing a bit harder.
Yeah, I mean, the running game, you see Lourdes, their offense wasn't really clicking. And then they started getting, Mamalidi involved, and that's when they started scoring. And, well, they only scored once, but that's when they've actually had decently sustained drives, so.
Yeah, last game we didn't see teams running the ball very much, and it resulted in a low-scoring game. Here comes the kick.
There's a short kick. It'll be returned by number 18 of Ross as he's stuffed at the, looks like the 40. Forward Progress will have him there.
The Ross will take the field at their own 38.
So the ball will be spotted at the 42, and let's see what this Ross offense contains as we started out. Quarterback for Ross is Adam Shoemaker. We'll see what he can get going there. They'll start with the run game and a big hole as he will pick up a nice chunk of yards, looking like about 7.
Yeah, nice run there, getting this run game going early.
A gain of 5 on the play, 4 on the play, second and 6.
I believe that was Gozar that took that carry.
See what Ross does here on second. About 4 to go, maybe 5.
They'll give, and it'll be swallowed up as they're fighting, now finally taken down. That was Faulkner.
Yeah, nice job there by GC. Got the tackle in the backfield, got there right away, and here comes Ross's punting.
Quick 2 and out.
That's what you need to start off this game. Let's see what GC's offense can do.
Return man back there is Anakin Guthrie. And also now finally back there's Alec McIntyre as well for GC. Got a flag out there.
Looks like the wind took that kick.
Looks like that went off a... Do you think that went off of someone on GC there?
There's going to be a flag there again at the end of that play. I'm not too sure. I don't believe so, seeing there was a flag tossed out.
There's a flag earlier as well.
So let's see if those offset.
So the ball will be spotted just inside of Ross's side of the field at about the 52-yard line, and that's where this offense will set up. Peyton Garvin will be quarterbacking the Gales on first down as they will give a big hole, and he goes off the tackle, and he has a lane now down to the 10, and he'll score on the first play for the GC offense. That was Ben Body. And it's 6-0 early.
Burst right through, found a hole, burst right through that nice cut there, about 15 yards down the field, and then he took it all the way to the house.
Bodie for 6, and this game is a lot different than the first game that we commentated because we have a score 2 minutes in.
Yeah, and now let's see what if they can convert this extra point. We might have a shootout on our hands. And Ross will start with the ball on the 35-yard line after this PAT attempt.
This is Sugliman attempting the PAT for the Gales. And a low-driven kick will get through the uprights, and that will be 7-0 in favor of GC early.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes into this game, and on that first play, like you said, Ben Body took that ball all the way to the house on the first handoff. We said these teams need to establish a running game, and GC certainly did right there.
We'll see Ross starting with the ball from the 35. Let's see if their offense can do a little better than a 2 and out in the first possession. Just under the 10-minute mark here in the first quarter. Already a score, as you just saw. GC up 7.
See what Ross can do. Had a 2 and out earlier.
There's the give and breaking a few tackles, now down near around the 40 for Ross. And a nice gain of about 7 it looked like there. That was Gene Gaston.
It's just they decide to pass it here. Haven't seen them pass the ball yet. Last time they ran on second down, they did not convert.
Dropping back to pass is Shoemaker, feeling the pressure, rolling out right now. He's going to take it, delivers a big truck to number 15 of GC. That was Curtis Martin on the receiving end of that, but he will pick up the first down.
Martin there, although he got truck, nice job of bringing Shoemaker down. Great job there.
Ball spotted at the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46 for Ross as they pick up their first down of the game. It's great to see some offense, though.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of that today.
Shoemaker now. It's a sweep. And not much blocking there near the sidelines as he's wrapped up and brought down. That was Copeland Frassen. Nice tackling by GC.
Forward's motion, I believe he got at least 1 yard there. Let's see.
Yeah, picked up one. 2nd and 9 upcoming for Shoemaker and the Ross offense.
See if they pass here on 2nd. Last time they went for a passing play, Shoemaker ended up keeping it.
Shoemaker now. He'll take it himself as he looked for Gene Gasson.
Looks to be a sack there.
Not sure if he got back to the line of scrimmage or not. Nevertheless, it will be 3rd, and it looks like Ross will bring the punt unit out.
Ross not being able to do too much. I want to see a bit of their passing game, mostly sticking to the ground game so far.
So let's see what will happen off this. 2 returners back here for GC. Wind isn't as much of a factor in this game as it was last game. As here's a chance for a decent return. As he stopped just short of the 50, that was Alec McIntyre.
Decent run back there. Could have used one more block. I think he would have been freed. But here comes GC's offense for the 2nd time. Have ran one play and scored a touchdown. Bend body on the run.
Yeah, 1 play, 1 score. Let's see if they can find the end zone on their 2nd drive here.
I imagine they'll run first play here. Let's see. And it seems like they're taking subbing some people in and out.
Subbing most of their offensive unit out. So looks like we'll have to redo the punt again. Not sure why. I didn't see
the flag.
And that punt is not as deep as the one beforehand as McIntyre lets it roll by him. And a short return will see GC sit up just above the 40-yard line. That was Nathan Dixon with the return.
Now here comes the offense. Like I said, I want to see them. I want to see if they run this one here after running for a huge touchdown right off the bat.
See if they give the ball to Body once again. They'll line up under center. The pitch to Body. He has some room. Getting down on the sideline as he takes a hit and is bounced out of bounds as he picks up about 20.
Yeah, I think he was at Ross's 50 there. That was a good run again. Ross can just not set the edge right now. D lineman got to do a better job of setting that edge, not allowing Body to get to the outside.
Got to credit the GCO line for sure, though. So now Garvin under center once again. We haven't really seen the first 2 teams. I don't think they really took many snaps under center unless they're actually scrambling or trying to sneak in on 3rd. As Garvin's under pressure, he's going to be taken down at midfield for a sack of about 5 yards.
2nd down now. Let's see if they go back to the run.
As a reminder, Friday Night Football is brought to you by McDonald's restaurants of McDonald's.
over the halfway mark here in the first quarter. 7-0 GC. Garvin under center once again. They'll run to Body, but he's stopped short, and that'll bring up third. Good stand there by Ross after the big pickup by Body.
I don't know about that play call there. Second and long, and instead of maybe throwing an outside run, they run right up the middle.
Trying to catch the defense off guard, maybe? I'm not sure. Haven't seen Garvin throw the ball yet.
Haven't seen either of these quarterbacks throw the ball yet. Here comes GC's punt unit on for the first time today.
Wind not as much of a factor, and I'm not sure if that was a design fake or it was because of the bad snap, but he ran out just before the first for sure.
The ref's calling him short.
But we do have a flag after, maybe it was for the bump that happened after the play. I'm not sure, but he stepped out 2 yards short. That was Suleiman. So it will be Ross ball. He had lots of room too, and he stepped out.
Yeah, he had a ton of room. I just don't think he knew where he was at and stepped out of bounds.
Unfortunate for GC because they could have extended that drive, but Ross's offense will make its way onto the field for the third time today. Not the most memorable of the first two drives as a 2-and-out, and I believe it was a 3-play drive that ended up in another punt.
See what Ross can do on this possession.
Here's Shoemaker. Now a pitch, and looks like it'll be wrapped up for an all right gain.
I think you got about 4 there. See where the ball is marked.
That was Teo Jean Gaston. And Ross still yet to pass the ball along with GC. Running game spearheading each offense.
See if they run here. I mean, pass here. Second and about 7.
Not sure what happened the first 2 games, but maybe a few picks because coaches aren't really showing confidence in their quarterbacks. Finally, Shoemaker will drop back to pass. Rolling now. Nice move to evade that sack, but it looks like he picked up maybe at most about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, GC's D-line is just eating right now. Every time Shoemaker's dropped back, he's just got swallowed up. So again, Ross's punt unit will come out.
Only picked up 2 yards in total on those 2 plays. And the punt unit out there for Ross once again.
There's going to be a flag there.
This will be fielded now by Dixon. Dixon now bounces to the outside, trying to escape a few tackles, dives over the 45-yard line of GC.
Good blocking there by GC, just not enough there to set the edge.
I'll say the flag looks like it's against Ross.
Move that up maybe a bit more, and this penalty is on Ross. GC will have pretty good starting field position.
Yeah, looks like, they declined it. There's too many players on the field for Ross.
And they still have pretty good field position here, starting at Ross's 48.
Or even, yeah. No, the 44, actually, even closer.
Oh, yeah, it is the 44, my bad.
Now let's see if they'll let Garvin maybe throw a pass, because it's only been running plays from GC.
Body's been doing a pretty good job. Already has around 60 yards in this game.
And this will be a run right down the gut, as that is number 32, Johnny Wegman, busting that for a definite first down, moving the sticks for GC. Big hole there for Wegman, though.
brought down to the 29-yard line. That brings
Either
up
team
another
has
first down.
still not passed the ball. Ross has dropped back a couple of times.
Garvin under center. The give to Body. Gets off a tackle. Now down inside the 10. He will hit the
got that.
pylon, and it looks like he's in. And that is another 6 for GC. Ben Body will pick up another rushing touchdown. And Ross is back big here early in the game here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and it's not looking good for Ross because they have done nothing on offense.
There are 3 drives ending in 3 punts. And GC has just punched in their second touchdown here early in the game. Ben Body has had a great game early on, though.
He's only had about 4 carries, and he already has 2 touchdowns. And he's got to be close to 80 yards.
Now Suleiman to try to punch the point after through.
Bit of wind coming here.
Suleiman's kick is up and good. Made that 14 for the Gales.
So GC up 14-0. And what does Ross got to do differently?
Well, their O-line hasn't really helped out their quarterback or their run game. Been running average like 6-7 yards average run, so I'd stick to. I'm liking the plan of sticking to the run game on first down. They just got to do something on second.
Let's see where they will go on this first down.
I imagine they're going to run again. Could be wrong, but that's what I think they're going to do.
Teo Jean Gasson being their featured back. Shoemaker still yet to attempt a pass. You were right, though. They have dropped back a few times, ending in a few scrambles and a sack, or a few sacks as well, as there's the first throw and it's incomplete. He overshot Copeland Frassen there.
That was a decent throw just out of the reach of Frassen.
Pass intended for 23. Copeland Frassen was incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10.
Gotta imagine they're going to pass it here again. 10 yards to go. See what they do.
Shoemaker drops back. And that's
that's
tipped and picked! Big play there. That was Owen Sterling for GC.
And that was just tipped. We saw one of those in the first game. Just got tipped, and then nice hand-eye coordination to pick that ball off.
He had Gene Gasson on that check down pass, but just tipped. I mean, a great play by GC, and everything's coming up Gales right now.
Ross going to need a miracle here to get back in this game. And it's only late in the first quarter, so.
A minute to go in the first quarter, and we'll see what Garvin can do. A pitch to Body, and Body will pick up a decent
flag
gain.
there.
Flags on the field right now.
And if you're Ross, you don't want to panic in this situation. Sure, you're down 2 scores, but you got 3 more quarters.
Do you adjust anything?
Their offense has to get going.
And defensively, I mean, they
Defensively,
can't stop the run.
They have to set the edge. Those corners and DBs got to start making plays on the run. But if those DNs don't start setting the edge on that run, Body's going to be doing that to them all day. But you do got to give some credit to the Gills. They've been blocking really well.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 25-yard line. Two backs in the backfield for Garvin. He'll opt to throw, has a man wide open, just overthrew him. He had, I believe, it was Magnar Santon there for GC.
Just a bit overthrown there.
Third
3rd and 7, offense looking, no, they will not stay on the field, I don't believe. Actually, no, they will. Garvin is going to stay out there. No sign of the kicker.
Why not go for this? You're on there, 27. Why not take a shot here? You're already up by 2 scores.
I know it's 3rd and 7. You think they run the ball because Body's had success.
Let's see. Read option here.
Garvin's going to call his own number now.
Oh,
Flag
big
is
block by
thrown as
Body.
he gets it out of bounds. We'll see what the flag is.
Nice play design there. Garvin had the choice to take it himself or dish to Body. Instead, he decided to keep it, and Body made a pretty nice block for him there.
We'll see what the flag's for. It's on the offense.
Peyton Garvin on the run, picking up a handful of yards. Not enough for the first down, however.
And that will be a turnover on down. Oh, no, repeat 3rd down. Because the flag was against GC.
Hold on the play, repeat 3rd down.
On the 35, and yeah, they're not going to go for it here. Now, I haven't really seen their kicker in warm-ups, but I mean, do you think they're kicking?
I think they're going to punt this, maybe go for the Rouge. Depending on how far he can kick. I'm not really sure. I saw him hit a 30-yarder in warm-up, but that was about it.
Yeah, it looks like Suleiman's going to punt here.
It's the end of the quarter is what you hear, but they will still get the last play off.
Punt is corralled, now taken up at the 30. They fumble. Ball's on the ground. It looks like GC has it.
Yeah,
GC
has
ball, it looks like. That's recovered by Tarek Pacha. And GC, wow, what a way to end the quarter. They're up 2 scores, and they recover a fumble on a punt return.
This could not get worse for Ross. They finally get a stop. Going to get their offense out on the field, maybe get them rolling to start the 2nd quarter. But no, they have a decent return, and then right at the end of it, I think a helmet jarred that ball loose. And nice job by GCVI to pick up the ball. See what GC can do with the ball now.
They've got the ball at the 25 as well.
Like I said, this could not get worse for Ross right now.
Garvin back out there looking to lead his offense to its 3rd score of the game. As running off the pitch, I believe, is Sam Laps. Getting a lot of running backs involved now is GC.
Yeah, Ross is going to need a stop here, so let's see what they can do to get that stop.
He'll lose about a yard. 2nd down. 11.
2nd and 11 upcoming after the loss of a yard from Laps. Ball spotted on the Ross 26.
See if they go to an outside run this time, or maybe they'll pass the ball here.
They'll run the ball, big gap.
I think that's gonna happen. I think he's gonna have a 1st down.
Enzo Najo.
Short.
Looks like he got to about the 15. We'll see
That's
where they
close.
mark it.
That's close.
That is close. And with the defense having to stay a yard off the ball,
That is gonna be inches. Look at that.
you think they would sneak that if since the defense has to be a yard off the ball in Canadian rules.
Oh yeah, you gotta sneak this ball here. Definitely going for it, no doubt. Like, look at that margin. It's almost nothing.
Garvin's out of the shotgun right now, though.
Screen pass here.
Oh my goodness, he bobbled it. And why would you risk something like? Why wouldn't you just pick up the first?
I would have ran the ball there, but a nice play design actually to give that screen pass to, I believe, was Reese Collins. Just not the best throw. Collins could have done a better effort there trying to catch that, but Now it will be Ross ball. Nice stop there by Ross. They really needed that right now.
I see, yeah, it was a good play design, but I wouldn't take risks like that in third. That's why they're going to lose out in points because of that.
Yeah, they could have had a easy 3 there, maybe even 7.
Let's see if Ross can get their offense. I mean, they haven't even gotten over midfield yet. GC's
I don't
been
think
great.
they've gotten a first down yet.
We'll see if they could pick something up as Shoemaker hands the ball off.
Not sure. 73 was right in the backfield right away. Oh, and a big hit there at the end of that play.
That was Gene Gaston on the carry. Not sure how many they picked up there. I believe it was about 4 or 5. Actually, they only picked up 3, so it'll be a 2nd and 7. And you got it, like, you don't have to pick it up for the game, but just to get your offense some confidence in them.
Yeah, get that first down and then see what happens after that. See if they run the ball or pass it here. Be an interesting play call here.
Gene Gaston once again in the backfield. Shoemaker now. He's got time, unloads, low throw.
Gotta catch that, but first you gotta make a better throw there.
Didn't even have the excuse of the wind, as it is not blowing. The flags on the goalposts aren't moving much. Thomas McCall there was the intended target.
And now Ross probably should punt if they want to have any chance in this game.
No reason to risk it. 3rd and 7.
But the Gales are going to have great starting position here.
You think it's even possible that, no, they will punt. I was going to say give up points to make them start throwing 35. As here's McIntyre. He's going to get a decent return as he's down to the 35. GC's just having a great game right now.
Yeah, GC's
overall
running the ball. The only thing they're not really doing is passing the ball well, but not many attempts, especially when your run game is this strong right now.
They don't even need to. Their O-line's been playing great. Body's having a great game.
Yeah,
so
no need to risk passing
no
the ball here. Defense has been playing pretty stellar.
So Ross won't punish GC on what happened on that 3rd down prior to Ross's possession, as they have the ball back and within striking distance as well. Here's Garvin, the give, and
flags in that. I think that might be a neutral zone infraction.
I don't know if they caught the slot back off sides as well, because it looked like he jumped, or he got up there before the ball was snapped. We'll see. Yeah, I think they got the slot back offside.
Maybe a bit of miscommunication between the quarterback and his slot back there. Got to be pretty good at timing that so you don't go offside if you're a slot back.
After that, it'll be 1st and 15. Garvin under center. There's the give to Wegman as he doesn't pick up much.
Rosty's been playing all right ever since those 2 touchdowns.
It's a pickup of 1 as the ball spotted on the 39-yard line. 2nd and 14 upcoming for GC. Garvin's going to come up throwing here. He's got his back. That's Body making a few guys miss, and he will pick up, looks like, the 1st down.
He trucked him after that play.
Flag after there.
Flag. I'm not sure who that was, but whoever Body truck got up and just stood over top of him. Don't know why. But I believe that's going to be on Ross. But Collins did give the guy a push afterwards. We'll see.
It's on GC.
I don't know about that.
Will be a 1st down, but that'll back him up. Good run after the catch, though, by Body. That'll set up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line of Ross.
10 for the Gales on the 30-yard line.
And now there's the give to Body once again as he is wrapped up. Looks like he only picked up about 3.
Bodie wrapped up by Ty Doikus. A short gain on the
That'll bring up 2nd and 7 for GC.
About a 3-yard gain there, not too bad. See what they can do on 2nd here.
Haven't seen either team really go downfield at all. GC just been throwing checkdowns, really.
Moved an extra lineman in here, Keegan Booth.
Garvin the pitch. Nice move to evade the 1 tackle, but they will get no further. That was Wegman who was wrapped up.
And this Ross D shows that again. 2nd straight possession. They've played pretty good.
Kicking against the wind. Looks like they will be setting up for the field goal. I'm not sure. Yeah, that looks like they're going to set up for the field goal.
35 yards, that's makeable. Wind not really blowing. Like I said, I saw this
30.
kicker make a 30, but I think this will be about a 37-yard.
Yeah, he's at the 37. Let's see if Suleiman can convert and make this a 3-score game. Snaps a little high. The kick does have the carry.
Right
off the crossbar,
goalpost.
and that ball will be dead off the post.
I think he was hoping for that bounce up and in, but didn't get it right off the bar.
So do you know where they'd start with the ball then?
I'm guessing right at the spot that he missed it. Or maybe not.
They'll start at the 20.
Dead ball by hitting the post. 20-yard line.
So that's another good possession by Ross there. GC had good field position there too. So now let's see if this Ross offense can get going.
Close to halftime here. Just over the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter. Let's see if Ross can get the offense going. It's been a struggle for them as Shoemaker is in the shotgun right now. They fake the sweep. Flag is down. Shoemaker will call his own number and will fall just to the 29-yard line. We'll see what the flag is.
Shoemaker brought down on the run, a flag on the field.
So 2 flags on the play here. Will be 2nd and about 6.
Second and 6 upcoming. Shoemaker now. Let's see if they give to Gene Gassner or keep with the passing attack. They'll throw.
That was nearly picked off.
I mean, he was looking for McCall, I believe.
Curtis Martin had his head up there. He would have had the ball.
I think it went off his chest.
He went. That was a pass pretty much to him, and he just was not paying attention.
Just too busy focused on playing man on that receiver, but if he kept his head up, there's no one behind him. He would have been gone.
It's not a terrible thing to be focused on the receiver, but sometimes you just got to look where the ball is. And that will be 3rd. Ross will punt.
Rough set of possessions for Ross as it'll be Guthrie taking this one. Anakin Guthrie, he took a big hit there. At the end of the play,
Looks
he
like
looks
the
all
mayor's
right.
son will be all right.
Wonder if Cam's in the stands. He's definitely got to be cheering on his kid.
I imagine he will be.
Either way, he was down at the Ross 51-yard line, and that's where Garvin and that offense will set up.
See what this Ross defense can do. They've been playing pretty good ever since they gave up those 2 touchdowns.
Body and Wegman the backs. They'll give to Body, who is wrapped right up. Flag on the play, though.
That's going to be a hold on GC. I'm almost certain, and it will be. Because he got beat clean, and the only option really was to hold him, and he still got there. And it was holding on GC, so that will back GC up. It will be 2nd and 13.
Let's see where Garvin goes on this play. Garvin looking for McIntyre. Makes one man miss. He stops up, still going as McIntyre. He picks up the first down. What a play by Alec McIntyre.
I have no idea how he got that first down. He made about 5 guys miss on that play, and 3 with just 1 move. Great pickup by Alec McIntyre.
Chains are moving thanks to a set of moves by Alec McIntyre down to the 35-yard line. And we're approaching the 3-minute warning here in the first half. First and 10, Garvin setting up with 2 backs. The pitch to Body. He's got a few blockers there as he will make it past the 30. Now wrapped up at about the 27 was forward progress, I believe.
Yeah, nice gain there, about 9, I'd say. 9, I think, is where they're going to mark it.
Yep. 2nd and 1 upcoming now for GC. We have hit the 3-minute warning.
See if GC can punch one more in, maybe seal the deal before half.
See Collins coming out for GC. That'll be in favor of Magar Santon. The look to Body. Ball's on the ground. He will pick it back up.
Nice awareness to lose that ball. Find it, pick it back up.
3rd down upcoming on the 30. We already saw a kick that was just left short. It looks like Garvin will be left on the field for this 3rd down.
4 yards, why not? You're on their 29, why not? 240. Their offense hasn't really been able to do anything against you. Might as well.
3rd and about 3.5 here for the Gales. Garvin under center. The pitch to Body. He's got some space. He will pick up the first, taking a hit near the far sideline.
Those outside runs have just been killing Ross.
Can't do anything about it. Haven't done really anything to stop it. Just outside the red zone now for GC as their offense is cooking.
Will be 1st and 10 here.
Here's Garvin. Looking deep. He's got him too.
And that's going to be a touchdown. Just got burnt right to the back of the end zone. I'm not sure who that was.
I don't know who it was.
Robinson with the catch in the back of the end zone. Nice job there. And that's the first long throw we've seen of the game. And that's the first touchdown. Well, passing touchdown.
Big play there for Garvin. I mean, he had about 3 steps on his man. Wide open the end zone.
Yeah, that Ross DB just got burned.
And I mean, going into halftime, Ross is going to have to change something drastically.
Eagles now lead 20-0.
Ross's defense isn't playing that bad. Sure, they had a couple of bad possessions. They need to just set that edge on those sweeps that they run to the outside with body. But besides that, that defense has made some pretty big plays. This offense has done nothing.
They've done well against the pass and the inside run. It just, body has just been torching them. I mean, the pass, with the exception of that one that just happened, because I believe it was Robinson who found himself wide open in the end zone. And Garvin's definitely not going to miss that one.
If you're Ross here, you're going to want to at least, like, you don't have to score here. It would help if you score, you don't have to. But at least get a first down. Move the sticks a bit.
Just get some confidence going into the second half.
Yeah, show that you can move on this D.
Here's Shoemaker. Lots of pressure. And he's got a man complete.
That's going to be forward progress. That's 3 yards. Nice pass there by Shoemaker.
Yeah, I mean, he found his man. It's so hard for those DBs to play man coverage for that long, especially on a broken play, and Shoemaker just picks somebody out. Flags are on the play. Looks like they're picking him up, and it'll be a first down at the 35 inside Ross's own territory.
Might just been because of a penalty, but at least you're moving the sticks.
I mean, as long as those chains are moving, the ball will actually be spotted at the 45, sorry.
See what they can do here.
Shoemaker now dropping back, feeling the pressure, trying to spin out of it, and it's pretty tough.
His head right off the back there. Bit shaken up there.
Looks like he lost about 5 or 6 yards. They'll spot the ball at the 40-yard line, it looks like.
That was terrible O-line work. They got blown up. About 3 guys are right in Shoemaker's face.
Immediately after the snap as well.
Credit the sack to number 45, Aiden Carroll.
Shoemaker, he's got a man complete, and we'll pick up the first down. Joel Nixon on the has the reception.
Nice job there by Nixon. Caught the ball and was about 2 yards short, but fought for those yards. And now they have the first down.
Now points would be big for Ross. They don't need the major, but even points would be fantastic for them.
I'd snap the ball right now. GC is not set.
You'll find his man, it's complete. Max Nixon, as he's brought down just inside the 45. Looks like he's down at the 43. They'll spot it at the 44.
Nixon there with a 8-yard gain. Actually, 7-yard gain, my bad.
Second down upcoming for Shoemaker. Let's see where he goes now.
He's going to take it himself.
Big hole for Shoemaker, as looks like forward progress has him at about the 36. We haven't seen much of Teo Jean Gasson after the first quarter, as Ross has turned right to the passing offense.
Well, it's working. We haven't seen a first down until this drive with Ross, and now they're moving the chains. And they could be in scoring position if they pick up another first down here.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Here's Shoemaker, looking for an option. And, I mean, he was pressured on that throw. That was Nixon that couldn't come up with that.
Joel Nixon, the intended target, pass goes incomplete. Brings up second.
Yeah, he was drenched there by 2 DBs. Shoemaker tried to find a hole in there. Decent pass, just couldn't bring it in. 53 seconds left. Clock is stopped because of the incomplete pass.
Even if another incompletion's here, you're probably going for it if you're Ross.
Yeah, I think you got to go for this.
No reason. 50 seconds. I don't think GC can march back down the field with the field position. Shoemaker
He's got a man
over
right
the
there.
middle. He's got him at the 25. Yards after catch carries him to about the 18 or the 19. That's complete to, I believe, is Copeland Frassen.
And now they are in scoring position in the red zone, but they got to watch that time because it is moving right now.
Fantastic drive for Ross as they finally figured out their offense. as Shoemaker's
Clock
clicking to
is
his
still
receivers.
moving though.
35 seconds, low snap, and we've got a flag, false start possibly.
False start. I believe one of the O linemen might have moved. Maybe one of the receivers lined up offside. I think the ref just said something to one of them. But that clock was still running, and I don't think Ross noticed that the clock was running.
We've got to hurry up if they want to try to punch something in. 33 seconds. I'm not sure what it was, but I think he just waved that they declined it, and it's 1st and 10. Because the ball is still in the 18. Looks like Ross calls timeout. But that clock just ticked like 7 seconds.
See, I think by declining that penalty, the clock will still run. And I think GC thought that Ross didn't notice that the clock was still running. Maybe. I am not really sure.
Either way, Ross loses 7 seconds.
Because I think GC might have called that timeout. So, a bit of a confusing play.
Even if, GC, that clock would have ticked down because they weren't even set yet.
I'm not too sure. But I'm pretty sure the ref did point to the GC sideline for the timeout, so.
This opportunity to remind you your program's football team to return home right here at Alumni Stadium next Saturday, October 13th. To celebrate
Here's Shoemaker, feeling the pressure now. Rolling, throwing, sideline, he's got it. That is another completion for Ross.
I don't think he caught that out of bounds, though.
No, he did not. Ross does have timeouts, I believe, though.
So I believe Ross should
And
use one.
with 20 seconds, I'd definitely be calling one. And
maybe run one more play. I think they have 2 timeouts left. Run one more play, maybe run it. Maybe throw a pass to the back of the end zone. Don't risk anything, just get some points here. Or maybe, you know what? They do have to take a risk, maybe. Because if they want that 7 points, if they want to climb back into this game, they might have to take a risk.
they have figured out what they have to do on offense, and they've been doing it. They've been passing the ball well. But when GC gets pressure on Shoemaker, he hasn't made fantastic throws. So O-line, if the O-line sharpens up, Ross's offense is actually looking good for the second half, I believe.
Oh, yeah. If Ross keeps passing the ball like this in the second half, I think they could make a comeback, especially if their defense starts playing stellar again.
Because they were giving GC the ball at like their own 40 with the punts and the returns. So like, if they can start picking up first downs and rolling, they should be okay, and we'll have an interesting ball game.
They started, I believe they started this drive at the 29.
Yeah, they marched down the field, and this is what, their first drive with the first down?
Yeah, this is their first drive with the first down, and they just did that.
Shoemaker scrambling, nice move. Climbs it, or time's
he has
ticking.
a man.
We do have a flag that I did see. Nice play to break up that pass, though. I believe that was Nathan Dixon that broke that up. 3rd and 4 now.
I'm taking points here. Kick the field goal, depending.
But the penalties against GC. So I think they're moving the chains. 11 seconds left. What are you doing here? Taking a set of shots and then taking the points?
I'm taking one last shot. You got 11 seconds here.
Oh, you can definitely run a play.
You got to tell your quarterback it's either in the end zone or it's on the ground.
And if it's in the end zone, like if you're running a fade or something, you can't throw anything that's even, if anything, overthrow your receiver, then have it picked off because you want points.
They could even just run the ball here.
They do have a timeout, I believe.
Did not realize that that was 6 yards. And he's going to take it up the middle. He's got it.
He's got it for sure. Shoemaker in for 6, and Ross has made that interesting. 2-score game after that. Shoemaker, good run. I mean, the O-line just opened right up, and he had that lane.
And nice awareness by him. That hole opened up, and he took it. Dude, I don't even think he got touched.
So with 6 seconds left, Ross puts 6 on the board, and it's a different ball game now as that's kicked through. And they're down 14.
And I think GC will just need the ball here. See what they do here. I believe they'll just kneel it down, run it the last 6.5 seconds. Okay, Owenson.
So we'll see if. Do you think GC just kneels this out?
Yeah, it looks like they'll just need the ball. I can see them running though. And they will.
They will run. Body taken right down.
Oh, they called the timeout there.
No, it's
spotted
clock
the ball.
stops.
Spotted the ball. Bit confusing. Takes a while to get used to.
I mean, the NFL did just start. Been watching a little bit of that, so it's all right. I'm not sure why they're changing personnel. Did they call a timeout? No, that'll run out. They do get one last play, though.
Yep, they do get the last play. I think they'll just need the ball here. We'll see. I was wrong last time, so.
If they're going to run the ball, hold onto the ball for dear life. It's a pitch.
Ross needs to make a tackle here.
He could be cooking. Nah, he's bumped out of bounds. A decent run, though. I believe that was Najot. And that will conclude this first half of action. And, man, a lot more scoring than that last game going into the first half.
And we will be back with the second half in just a few moments.
It's incredible, you know, just kind of feeling that buzz of everybody being back in the building, kind of feeling that energy of everybody getting ready for training camp. It's special. I'm excited, and I guess to start, I want to say that, guys, it's such a privilege and it's such an honor to be able to go through this journey with you guys. I look at this year, I kind of look at the talent that we have, the character that we have in this room, and especially the leadership that we have in this room, and I say to myself, we have such an incredible opportunity. We've got something very, very special here, and it's about to start. And for you young guys that haven't been through it before, it's going to be intense. It's going to be one of the toughest things you've ever done in your life. But if you commit to it, it's going to be one of the most rewarding things you will ever do. So welcome to the 2018 training camp.
You can't leave anything on the table. Hey, you gotta put everything into this shit. Hey, because you can't get this season back. And you want to leave as a champion, so you have to put the right foot forward. Yeah. Hey, every single time you step on the field, hey, it just can't be for nothing. Trust me, you guys put too much hard work in. Too many people have sacrificed their lives to be here. Okay, trust me, there's a lot of stuff that went on behind the scenes that nobody's seen that now you guys have to put together. Okay, we're gonna rise above today and rise as one.
For our first practice, it was crazy. It was fast tempo, just how I like it. It wasn't a surprise for me how the tempo was. It was fast. The players here are very good, talented guys, and I was excited to compete. Just having that feeling of wearing my helmet again, you know, it got me excited, and I was hyped. I'm getting ready to make plays and do my thing on the field, you know. So it was good. And after like half of the practice, I went from team 5 to team 3 on the bat, and I was like, wow, like things are really rolling fast and fast and fast. So I gotta get in my playbook more often, you know. I gotta play faster, you know. And it was just a boost. It was an encouragement for me, and so the first day was good.
Go, hard! Backside!
Hey, watch the quarterback!
He's gone, right?
Woo!
That's it! There you go, Gabriel.
Camp's going great. It's getting a little joyride. Nice breeze right here. We're just getting prepped for practice number 2. It's gonna be a good one.
I think that I've done pretty good in the first couple of days of camp. I think I just need to work on, you know, my route combinations, the playbook a little bit more. I think I need to work out on my technique and the speed of getting inside and outside of routes. And I think if I do that, then I'll have a good shot.
No, I'm just going outside release and then go. Just one step.
Go, side! We don't stop. We're going all out, all out. Okay. Rise as one, baby.
Let's go.
Oh, no, you gotta use the one hand.
Front, are we getting to be a bit softer and softer and softer? Get those water.
We're just at practice, and coaches wanted to surprise us with a little Hawaiian-themed day, so we had a nice short practice, relax the body a little bit. It's been a tough camp, but
Captain right here. I love what we say here, rise as one, you know what I mean? We want to go into that together. We want to build a championship team, you know, together. And that's what I think the guys here are bringing. Like what we're doing today, like the Hawaii, the shirts and whatnot, like that's great. That's a part of it. It builds something, you know. It builds comfort into the young ones that are coming, you know what I mean? So I really think that's promising for us, and it's gonna lead us to big things.
I think going to Laval is probably one of the greatest feelings that I could feel, especially just coming as a first year out of high school, getting the chance to go and travel with the team to Laval. That means a lot, and I'm doing this to make my family proud, and I want to make everybody that knows me and is around me, and my coaches, my teachers, I want to make everybody proud and show them that they've raised me as a person.
To be honest, I just want to show that I can play. I'm doing my thing on the field. That's the only thing I want to do. I'm going on that bus, and getting down to Quebec and showing that I can play ball.
Ready for game time, baby. It's prime time, baby.
Well, I think definitely the whole vibe around training camp, and it's so fun, man. I'm having, I think this is the most fun I've had in a long time, so playing football. Last year we were a team, but I think it was a lot of individuals within that team, and I think this year we're really trying to come together as a team and show, because we have a lot of capable players and a lot of talent, but we just kind of need to gel together and really trust each other, and so that we can be able to beat these tough teams and perform.
What I'm really hyped about is how we're gonna look in this new level. It's a new level for me. It's a new game for me. I'm gonna start. I'm nervous, but it's a good nervous. You know what I mean? And I'm ready. I just want to go out there and shine. You know what I mean? Shine and have the trust of the players, trust of the coaches, and also it's gonna help me, build up my trust in myself.
I think that if I just give it my all and know the playbook and study hard, that I will get my shot, because I know it'll take a while to reach my shot, but I know I will eventually get my shot, and all of the OUA and the CIS will see that.
Let's go! Get it, boys. Hey, go get it, boys. Run 1 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Run 1.
And we're back here for second half action. Ross did get on the board late in the first half. We'll see if they can keep that momentum up. GC will start with the ball though, as that return is swallowed up.
I believe on the stiff arm.
That was Thomas McCall.
Change the focus, right, and get everybody moving in the right direction in a positive way. And then what I can.
Looks like it's against Ross. They'll decline that one. So they will start at the 32.
Yeah, I swear I just looked and there's 4 minutes left and then I'll start playing.
Garvin, the pitch, making a few nice moves, was Wegman as he swallowed up for a gain of about 5.
Yeah, let's see what Ross can do. Want to stop here, maybe march down again, put up 14. Get a touchdown, then go to 14. Then they'd need another one. 14-point game right now.
Their defense hasn't been bad either. Just really have one problem to fix.
Yeah, they just got to set that edge. If they start setting that edge better, they'll do fine.
Oh, they've let a big gain out from Alec McIntyre.
Honestly, I did not see where that ball went. Blame the Ross. Offense, nice play design there by GC.
So GC will pick up the first with the run from Alec McIntyre. I don't know if he came from a slot back position, got a sweep or something. Either way, the split backfield with Garvin out of the gun. Garvin looking
deep for Collins, and that's overthrown.
Yeah, he had Reese Collins. Definitely had a step on the defensive back there, but overthrew him by about 5 yards.
And I believe that will bring it to second now. 2nd and 10.
Run games worked early in this drive. You see him going back to it in 2nd and long.
That first play was... I didn't even know where the ball went. I believe McIntyre came from the slot back position. They faked 2 handoffs and then pitched it to him. So they got something like that again. Sure, go for it. But I'd pass the ball here.
Garvin under center to the eye. The pitch now to Body. And he will pick up the first now, gaining yards as he breaks a tackle. There goes Body. And it looks like that'll be his third touchdown of the night as GC will go up by 3 scores once again.
Wow. I don't even know what else to say. He made about 6 people miss, and he was tiptoeing on the sidelines there.
That's a 60-yard run for Body, and the GC offense is rolling.
He's just so fast, and none of these Ross players can even keep up with him.
He had too much room. He didn't have many blocks, but he made people miss.
And he worked with the blocks that he had.
So they go up now, pending the PAT by 21. Let's see if Suleiman can hit that. He does, and yep, 21-point difference now as GC's offense is rolling. Let's see if Ross can pick up where they left off in that last good offensive drive.
Yeah, they marched all the way down the field and scored. I think they started at their own 29 on that drive. Marched all the way down, scored. So let's see if they can do that again. And they need to cut this lead down to 14 because it has just got extended to 21.
Shoemaker led his offense all the way down the field late in that second quarter, and he also ran that play in to finish the drive off with a touchdown, so we'll see if that's brought any confidence into him and his Ross offense as he steps out there at the 35. Looks like they'll give to Gene Gaston, who will be wrapped short of the 40, looks like about the 38-yard line for a modest pickup.
Ran the ball. They didn't do that much on the possession where they marched down the field. A lot of passing plays. It did end up Shoemaker rushed for the last 6, but let's see if they pass it here.
Looks like they'll go no huddle as Shoemaker is in the shotgun now, looking to hit his man the slant. It's complete. Nice pickup now down to the 50, looking to get to midfield, wrapped up. Down it looks like the 54, but a good pickup for Ross as they're moving the chains.
Yeah, nice pass there by Shoemaker. Nice job by the receiver to get downfield. Gain a couple extra yards. A couple yards after catch there.
Now we've got a 1st and 10 just short of the midfield at Ross's 54. Shoemaker trying to bounce around. Looking sideline, it's complete. Did he get his foot down though?
And let's see what the ref calls.
No, looks like he didn't get a foot down because it's only 1 for the Canadian rules, it looks like.
They're going to call that
a catch.
catch.
Yeah, it is a catch. Just short. It looks like they picked up 9 with that one. Good scramble to Shoemaker. They're still talking. Looks like, yeah, they did pick it up. That's just short. Oh, no, never mind. No, they'll change the spot. 2nd and 1, knowing you could scramble for it on 3rd. Do you take a shot?
It would definitely surprise the defense, I can tell you that. I imagine they'll run it here.
The give to Gene Gaston.
I think he got that.
Forward progress probably got him at the 45. We'll see where the ball's spotted.
I think he got that. We'll see where, yeah, and the chains will move.
Yep, chains are moving. They will spot the ball at the 45-yard line, it looks like. And Ross is picking up where they left off in that last offensive possession.
Back in business is Ross.
Mixing in the run game, though, on this possession as Shoemaker's looking to scramble. Trying to make a few dudes miss. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage as he is wrapped up by the collar. Looks like he lost about 2.
He didn't grab that for the horse collar. Thought the ref might throw the flag, but no, and he lost 2 there.
Oh, they'll spot it at the 46. Only lost to 1. Shoemaker now running out of options. He's got a man wide open over the middle. It's complete down to the 35. Looking for a few more yards. He'll definitely pick up the first down and move the sticks.
Nice play there, the scramble, and like we have been talking about all day, that's so hard for the DBs to lock onto that.
I got to give credit to Cortland Frass, and every time there's a broken down play, he always seems to be wide open.
Type of guy the quarterback loves.
Shoemaker with a dirty fake. Oh, they're calling that.
Horse collar
for sure. If they're not calling the other one, they're definitely calling that one. And that'll move Ross up 15, I believe.
I believe it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Oh, maybe they're going to give Ross a hold.
It's a face mask.
Face mask, okay, okay.
On Ross.
Maybe on one of the blocks.
Was it? Or see, I'm not sure.
It's gonna be first down, and they're gonna lose.
Oh, there's penalties. Yeah, okay.
So
the horse collar and the face mask.
First down.
Okay, I see. Anyway, Shoemaker on 1st and 10.
Low snap.
Flag down. He's taking a shot. If there's a free play, it's incomplete. Good defense there by Anakin Guthrie.
Might be moving off. I think Guthrie might have just illegal touching, I believe he called. Can only touch him 5 yards off the ball.
Got to give it to Shoemaker, though. I don't know if he saw the flag, but he definitely took the shot because it was a free play.
Yeah, now they're going to have another first down with only 5 to go.
Now the give, I believe it'll be Jean Gaston as he is sat right down at the 35.
Yeah, that's going to be a loss of 2. Now Ross is going to have to pass this ball again.
Second and 12 upcoming. Here's Shoemaker. Feeling the pressure, throw is...
Had a man open. I believe that was Joel Nixon, just overthrew him.
Couldn't find Nixon. And seeing where the ball is spotted, I believe it's a 35. Do you go for it here? Looks like the answer is yes for Ross.
I would go for it. No point of punting. You don't need the rouge. I don't know if your kicker can kick that field goal. I highly doubt it.
Especially in this hole that they are in, down 3 scores, you need to make something happen. Shoemaker on a big 3rd down.
Oh, he's going deep.
He's got a man too, and he's got a flag. Yeah.
Nice job by the receiver to sell that a bit.
Curtis Martin, I believe, was the one that was called in that. And that'll set him right up inside the red zone.
Ross has gotten a little luck from some penalties.
Shoemaker looks to darkness. Pass interference on the defense. Ball spotted at 19-20 yard line.
So put the ball, looks like near the hash, the 19, and Ross will set up. Must have been half the distance to the goal then. Shoemaker rolling to his left. Throwing now. Caught! That's Frassen. And they have made the lead only 2 scores now.
Shoemaker came out to play this half.
So it's a 2-score game, as Ross has ridden a few penalties to this major, but
Again,
I mean,
they just marched down the field.
It was a great drive from Shoemaker. You got to give him credit.
From the 35.
Oh, a bobbled snap.
Oh.
The lateral back to Shoemaker. He could throw, looking for Frassen, and he's got him.
What a play. I think the snap was bobbled.
They just
nice
made that
awareness
up, yeah.
to toss it to Shoemaker. Shoemaker found his man. Wow.
And that's a way to pick up an extra point, or an extra 2 points there.
Why not? We're looking for the one, ended up getting 2.
Bobbled snap, pitch back to Shoemaker. Frassen with the conversion there, and I mean, that's a big confidence boost. I mean, I know it's only an extra point if they would have got that PAT, but that offense has got to be buzzing out there.
Oh yeah, that offense is moving very well.
Now let's see if their defense could do their part, get GC off the field.
Defense has to be hyped about that.
And they still can't stop that run, as it looks like he'll be stopped just a yard or two shy.
That's the problem. They're not these guys are hesitating going into the tackle. Just go in.
That's Wegman on the carry. He picks up 8.
See what this defense can do now. Get a stop here would be clutch. And you gotta imagine GC's running this.
Trick play. The ball's on the
out.
ground. Let's see. It looks like
think
Ross has that ball. And no signal yet. It'll be
third down.
GC recovered it. But nevertheless, they do look like, yeah, they got GC off the field.
See if GC fakes this maybe.
Be very interesting call on 3rd and 13. Well, we've seen a fake be pulled off earlier this game, or earlier today in the game, featuring Sent and Lourdes. I believe that was Lane who just ran it himself.
He ran it himself. No one touched him.
That ball will be picked up. Here's Ross now on the return. I believe that is Austin Tassi.
Two minutes left in the third. See what this Ross offense can do.
Wagner will take the ball to the 46-yard line. First and 10.
So now Ross's offense right back on the field, and if they can score here, that would be massive. But
that's a 1-score game if they can score here. And since they got that 2-point conversion, why not go for another one?
The play fake now, looking scrambling, and he looks like he threw behind Frassen there. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Ross runs the bootleg there. Believe he had Frassen wide open, just a man right on his back. Not the best throw.
Shooting the Worcester Frassen comes up empty. 2nd and 10.
So 2nd and 10 upcoming. Let's see if they stick with the passing game on 2nd and 10. I mean, Ross, they could definitely afford to punt the ball back. Wouldn't be ideal, but they've got time.
Wouldn't be the best thing. See if they take another shot deep.
Shoemaker got his man. It's Nixon. He's got to fight for that first down. Looks like he got it. Picks up what looks to be 11 yards on that one, and Ross's offense stays on the field as it looks.
Maybe about 10 and a half. That was a short yard there, but anyway, they will get the first down.
Ball spotted on the GC 53-yard line, and Ross is definitely cooking something up here. as their offense has been red hot recently, as he's got his man, takes a big hit though. That hit came from, I believe, Trevor Keogh.
He read that play. He just saw him. I saw the minute that guy got the ball, he was going to get smoked.
It's right back up, though, as it'll be second. Looks like 5 flag on the play. Shoemaker looking to take it himself.
I'm not sure what the flag will be for.
2 flags were thrown, I believe.
Will be against GC.
Promo against the Riders.
Is that going to be?
Looks like it might have just moved him up 5.
It's really easy first down. Look at it from here.
Oh yeah, right there. Looks like they're just going to sneak it here.
Why not take a shot downfield?
That's what I was thinking, but looks like forward progress. I mean, it's tough not to get it there.
Now would they have another shot at it? And the quarter is over.
And we'll just take a quick 30-second break between the quarters. Action from the fourth quarter. Ross down 13, but they do have the ball and they do have it on GC's side of the field. And they did pick up a first down on that sneak, so they will have a first down upcoming. Shoemaker rolling right, motioning his men to go downfield. He will take it himself.
Oh, and I think he might have got that first.
I feel like that shove accelerated him through the sticks.
No, they're not going to give it to him, but that will be a 7-yard pickup.
Not shy 3 of the first down marker. Looks like when he went at a bounce, he slid quite a few yards.
Definitely thought he had that. But he will be short. I believe 3 to go.
Either way, Ross's offense looks pretty comfortable out here, as Shoemaker will line up with 2 behind him. Now the give to Gene Gaston. Looks like he picked it up.
Yeah, I think he picked it up there. Moved the sticks. This game is very interesting. 28-15. Ross has the ball approaching the red zone.
Could you take a field goal here even?
I think he could take a field goal, but the time is limited, so.
Flags will probably bring this back, possibly a false start in the offense.
But talking about this field goal, I wouldn't take the field goal. I'd go for it, but let's see what the coaches want to do. But it will be first and looks like 20.
First and looks like 15 where the ball spotted.
15. I was just looking at where the huddle was.
Oh yeah, they are pretty far back there. But we will see Ross come up with a 1st and 15 attempt just inside the 35. He's taking a shot. Does he have him? Yes, he does!
What a catch!
And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Wow, what a throw by Shoemaker there, and what a catch. This game just got interesting. Let's see if they go for 2 here. This is now a 1-score game, no matter extra point or not.
Looks like they're lining up to kick it. Nixon, the holder for Shoemaker. And he puts it right through.
I'm just realizing this now, but I did not realize Shoemaker was the kicker of this team.
Does it all like what I believe it was Saint Hilaire did for Lourdes. He didn't play defense, but you know, Saint Hilaire did play defense, offense, and was the kicker for special teams. But yeah, being the kicker and playing quarterback is pretty impressive to do. Now Ross's defense needs to stand. Start at the 35. It'll be... You think they'll be running the ball?
GC's running game has been fantastic. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran the ball the rest of the game.
Well, Garvin will give to Body, who nearly picks up the first down. Man, their run game is pretty good.
Body is so fast when he gets that ball. You just see him.
Yeah, about a yard short.
This is... I don't know. Would you punt here? If Ross gets the stop here, would you punt?
I don't know, but I'd have to think about that one because Ross's offense can just march down the field. We've seen it twice where they just march the whole length of the field.
I'd say give Body. Oh, and there's going to be a flag. Block on the back there. It's coming back.
Because it is short, even if they would, but we won't worry about that as that play's probably coming back.
I believe that play's coming back. We'll see.
Yeah, it's against GC.
Should move him back 5 yards, I believe.
Won't lose it down.
10 yards, actually. My bad. Block in the back. So now it is 2nd and 10. And I imagine they'll run the ball again. It's actually 2nd and 11. My bad.
Here's Garvin dropping back to pass. Pressure
and
came.
That's way.
And yeah, can't blame him. There's lots of pressure there. Looking for McIntyre, but overthrown by quite a bit. Flag is down as well, though.
That might be pass interference. Oh, no, never mind. It's in the backfield.
Oh, it looks like Ross jumped offside.
Okay, so they're going to go move up 5, and that's a first down. What if he repeats 2nd down?
I think, no, yeah, it is a repeat of 2nd down. 2nd and 6 upcoming.
That was a big stop by Ross. Kind of, I think GC thought they would have caught him off guard with that pass.
Lots of pressure came very quickly to Peyton Garvin, though, as that throw was not on target whatsoever as he lines up out of the eye. Garvin under center. Oh, he is wrapped right up. Wow.
And Ross's T just came to play there. That's what they needed.
Leo Finoro just throwing Garvin around. I mean, he just jumped through that O-line. There's like 2 Ross players that were just there immediately off the snap.
Now GC will punt this ball away. Unfortunate because they had that first down, got the block, and then Ross took a penalty on that false start. Well, neutral zone infraction, my bad.
If Ross can get a good return, we'll see.
Kind of bobbled that.
Well, it looks like the ball will be at midfield. 8 minutes to go here. And Ross will go up 1 score pending the PAT if they do get a major.
This could get interesting.
On in on the turn.
8 minutes to go.
Oh, by no means needs like, do you have to rush? Take your time if you're Ross on
Oh,
offense.
yeah, you got a ton of time right now.
Especially if you score, you want to score late, if anything. But the 3-minute warning does definitely help out the offense behind.
And if you say you get down there quick and then have to take a field goal isn't the worst thing right now.
No.
Because then you can take another field goal to tie this game up.
And their defense has held GC's offense recently. Shoemaker rolling to his right. It's Gene Gaston. Oh, he's got a lane. Out at the 30.
No flags down. That will be good.
Pick up a 25 and a move of the chains for Ross, and their offense is red hot.
There's a man down right now.
Ross's offense didn't pick up a first down until the last drive of the first half, and now look what they're doing. And we'll step aside for a quick sec during the injury. The down player, Curtis Martin, is now making his way off the field. Good to see him back up there.
Nice to see the Ross player showing some respect.
So we got a 1st and 10 at the 35 inside GC territory.
30-yard line, actually.
Oh, the 30, even better for Ross. The difference of their offense between the first half and the second half is incredible. As we'll see if Shoemaker can lead his team down the field again. Looks like he's going to roll out, tell his man to go deep. He's got it on the sidelines.
Did he catch that?
No, he let it go. It was in his breadbasket. That was Max Dixon.
What a throw there.
He motioned for him to go deep.
How did he make that throw? If that was in bounds, that would have been a great throw.
Fantastic catch as well, because he was pinned on that sideline, but it's only 1 foot with Canadian rules. Second down. I'm not sure what Ross's kicker, Shoemaker, and QB is capable of from the 30-yard line, though. To see if they kick the field goal. Pressure's coming. He's got Gene Gaston.
Nice lob there.
He's picking up the first down, it looks like, as well.
Oh, he got that first down. GC wrapped him, but spun him about 6 times. And right into the first down.
Spun him just enough to move the chains. And another red zone trip for the Royals.
Royals have been perfect in the red zone so far in this game.
Let's see if Shoemaker can lead this comeback. Low snap. Feeling the pressure, rolling right. He's got a man complete. That's Dixon.
He's going to get out of bounds here.
Joel Dixon with the reception there for Ross.
Joel Dixon coming down shy of the first down. It'll be about 7.
I believe 4 to go, maybe 3.
It's like 2nd and 2. Shoemaker is looking to keep it himself.
I think he's going to get that.
Picking up the first and goal inside the 10. So now that you're inside the 10, even if you think it's 3rd down, you're going to go for it?
I'd kick a field goal here.
I probably would as well, seeing your defense is standing.
That's inches right there.
Oh, really?
I'm going to run that ball here. Not even a thought about it.
Don't try anything special, though. I wouldn't.
I'm
risk
going.
something
If I'm
like
here,
that.
I'm taking my center and pushing him forward, and I'm going with him.
Oh, he's picking up quite a few as well.
And forward motion will give that to him.
I think he's got it that about to the 5.
Now, if you're here, you're just pounding the rock. You don't want to throw one. Unless
Don't
it's
wanna
a
risk
screen
it.
pass.
If you're throwing to the end zone, throw it to only where your receiver can catch the football. Nothing dangerous. Here's Shoemaker. Oh, what a spin move. And he's probably doesn't pick up any yards
I think
there.
he might have brought it back to the 5 there. That's about it. No gain.
Great spin move, though.
Avoided the sack very nicely and then hit another one and then spun one too many times into trouble.
Second down upcoming for Ross.
I'm surprised they went for the pass there. But here, I don't think they're taking a field goal. I think they gotta just go for it, because if you give it up on your own, give the ball back to GC on their own 5. Safety, you get the ball back.
When we're talking about field goal, we're talking about that with 6 minutes left in the clock. A minute and a half's expired from then when we were talking about that. So I think you're going to have to try to take the major, but also the 3-minute warning does give you a lot of time.
Except you're going to want, these drives have taken a long time. So you're going to want to go and get this ball back. You're going to want to, because we've seen all game, GC, one big play after another, one big play after another. So you're going to want your defense to have tons of time to get the stop, and then if they score, you get the ball back.
GC's offense a little bit cold as well. They haven't been on the field for a while because this has been a long, drawn-out drive.
That's what Ross has been doing ever since that at the end of, I believe, the second quarter. They took that drive, scored, and now they've just been marching downfield ever since.
With confidence as well, as ever since that drive, I think every single drive past then has been a touchdown.
Come on.
Shoemaker stepping up on second.
Ross was down 21-0. And they were down by 21 points twice in this game.
Shoemaker. Oh, the pressure's coming. He's going to get rid of the ball. Oh, it's incomplete.
So this is going to bring up a 3rd down.
Massive play. Well, first let's see what the coaches are going to do. They're saying leave the offense on the field.
I don't know. They had 2 opportunities. I would have ran the ball. Ran the ball on first, second, maybe passed it, and then third. Or even maybe ran it on second and then third, maybe take that shot if the run's not working.
Well, you probably would have got down to, what, the 2-yard line at worst if you would have ran the ball twice? Unless both those plays got absolutely blown up.
Let's see what happens here.
Big 3rd down. Shoemaker rolling.
Oh, and that's going to be overthrown. No flag on the play. That will be a turnover on downs. Here comes GC's offense.
Pinned at their own 5, though. But the way this running game's been going for GC, I wouldn't be too concerned about that. Great stand on their own red zone by GC, though.
See what this Ross defense can do. Here, they're going to want to run this right out. Hopefully pick up some yards. Nothing sweet. Down the middle.
They're definitely confident in the running game as well. Body and Wegman both back there in the I formation. Garvin under center. They knew they were going to run. Great play there as Ross blows that running play up. 2nd down. Looks like they lost 1 yard.
I'd blitz again, because if they pass it, if you're Ross, I'd trust your corners in man-to-man. Especially if you're going to get the blitz, get some pressure on that quarterback. You do not want these guys to run.
GC hasn't shown any reason why you wouldn't trust your corners in man-to-man, because the receivers haven't done much special. Garvin hasn't done much special in the passing game.
They haven't really had to. Their run game has been solid, so
that's why you send the blitz.
If I'm Ross, I say test our corners, please.
Pitch outside.
Oh, and he's gone.
He's absolutely gone down the sidelines.
Oh, nice tackle.
And you got to see that, the outside run. That's what's been working
Their
for them.
corners have just been getting mauled. Clearly GC watched some tape and saw that these corners aren't very good at tackling, and they have abused that this game.
Also, they can't even shed the blocks from the receivers at all, whatsoever. They look hesitant trying to tackle the running
Your
back.
body's so fast that you only have to block them for at least 2 seconds, and he's gone.
Great tackle by the safety, I believe. It was David Corbett.
I'm going to keep blitzing them here.
There's a pitch out. It's Najot, and he's got the first down. Did he fall out of bounds, though?
I think he was hit down inbounds, so play will keep going. Well, the clock will keep going.
The clock will stop until the ball is placed, though.
End zone on the run. First down, spot the ball at the 50-yard line. As we'll take a break.
And you've got to run commit every single time here if you're Ross. That's what GC's doing. Inside run, Joe, flag down.
Flag.
Looks like you got 5 there. We'll see what the flag is.
I think he's pointing towards Ross. Oh, it's going to be on GC.
Holding. They'll redo that first down.
And they will have a 1st and 20 now. That's big for Ross.
Clock has ticked 2 minutes during this drive.
I'm not sure Ross has really used any timeouts.
Oh, yeah. I saw that on bars.
Garvin looking. Incomplete,
Almost
nearly
picked
picked
off.
Great play by Dong Nguyen. Second and 20. And what are you doing if you're Ross here?
It's hard to say.
Protect the sticks?
I'm going to run commit, but you got to watch that outside run. You got to watch it because your corners have not been able to make tackles, either have your halfbacks, so.
Split backfield for the Gales. Garvin under center. They're going to pass. That's caught and stopped. 2 minutes to go.
Hey, he's got to watch himself. He's got to watch himself. He doesn't want to.
Oh, he just drew a flag. That was not smart. Johnny Wegman gave him a shot. And
that might be on GC, though.
Yeah, Johnny Wegman, the running back on GC, gave him a shot. That's going to help field position as well. 2 minutes to go. I don't think Ross has used many, if any, timeouts.
Refs are discussing this. Let's see where this ball goes. I think these penalties are going to offset. And I think the flag might be picked up here. Oh, no, they're calling one on GC. I don't know right now. Let's see.
Unnecessary roughness. Third.
So that's going to back GC way back.
Not a smart penalty.
That is not a smart penalty. And that's third now.
Yeah.
I don't think Ross really realizes it.
You achieve nothing by giving the guy a shot and you lose 15 yards. In a time like this, it's a very dumb penalty.
Yeah, because that's 15 yards. More they're going to have up on you when driving down the field trying to win this game.
They're near midfield. They're down in their own 25 now.
See if Ross can get a good return here.
Returners back are Tassie and Nguyen. It'll be Suleiman to punt for GC. Do you try to put it out in the sideline, risk and not risk Ross returning this punt?
I'm going to let Ross return this. They fumbled one of these punt returns, and that's what led to one of these Gill scores.
Oh, it looks like they're going to take 2.
Okay, they're going to give it to, give it to them on the 35.
That's a smart play, actually, because they back all the way up, and, I mean, the 2 points literally means nothing. They don't put them, a field goal doesn't tie them.
Yeah, that's a smart play right there. Backs them right up to the 35.
But now if Ross scores and puts the PAT up, GC coming back would a field goal would tie instead of win, but you're not concerned about that. You're concerned about getting the stop.
Trust in your defense here. And you got to look at the time. Not too much time to march all the way downfield.
Yeah, because Ross's drives have taken like a long time. They've chewed the clock with these drives.
Yeah, most of the second half you've seen Ross just driving down the field.
No, I took over. Yeah.
The end of this game could get very interesting.
GC's defense has to come up big. Shoemaker has some room. He's going to take this one.
He's going to go first.
Yep, down near the 50. It looks like he picked up about 15.
That will move the chains. Shoemaker's making some nice reads on those runs. He's doing a great job of scrambling out of the pocket when his pocket breaks down.
Shoemaker on first at his own 49-yard line. Feels the pressure, escapes, rolling.
Oh, that was nearly picked off.
It looked like Guthrie came up with the ball, but he was out of bounds. I'm not sure.
No, I think that dropped first.
Good play by Guthrie, though.
Yeah, he almost jumped that. Read Shoemaker's eyes there. He almost threw a pick. This will be 2nd and 10. Obviously 3 down territory.
Shoemaker, low snap. Looking over the middle, got his man complete. And he's got some room. Nice tackle made, though, but he's inside the 35.
And Ross is hustling up the field.
Copeland Frassen with the reception. They are hustling up the field.
Gotta watch here. Make sure all their men are off.
Now the clock started. Ross looks set.
Oh, low snap.
Once again, a low snap. Rolling to his right. Shoemaker. Oh, he's going to take the sack.
Damn. That was a huge loss.
Oh, he lost 11 yards. 2nd and 21 upcoming for Ross.
It's going to be tough. GC with only 1 safety over the top.
He's got his man, Dixie. Oh, he dropped the ball. And this is probably the game coming up. 3rd and 21.
The biggest moment of the game right here.
I'm pretty sure Ross has a ton of timeouts. They take one, draw one up.
I would take one right now, but I think the coach knows what he wants to do. Gave the quarterback the signal. And if they have 3 timeouts, I believe, so they might have another chance at this ball if they don't convert this.
They're going to have to stop the run, though, but let's worry about this 3rd and 21. Shoemaker. Pressure. The blocks have been picked up. Oh, and he's wrapped up. That's massive. GC get the stop they need, but it depends on how many timeouts Ross has.
1 minute to go. Anything can happen.
1 yard line with 1 minute and 1 second remaining.
So I believe Ross isn't taking a timeout during this half. If they can stop the run and get the ball back, anything's possible here. But if you're GC, you got to be confident because the run game has been your friend this whole game.
Oh yeah, they've ran for over, I'd say over 200 yards. I'm not sure, but at least over 150 yards easily. I think Body's done that himself.
I'm running to the outside. They can't stop it.
Okay, now take a timeout here.
Full me.
Cody on the run the next couple of yards.
Believe the timeout came. Yep. Okay, get a stop here. Call another one. Let's see here. I believe 7 to go. Actually, 8 to go.
I thought that play picked up a few more yards than only 2.
So did I. I'm confused. But that's where they spot the ball. Coming out of the shotgun also. Might have made it look like they picked up more.
Garvin's going to be under center out of the eye here. Let's see if they give to Body once more. Big 2nd and 8.
You gotta imagine outside run to Body.
Just said something to his fullback here.
And they're going to be offside. And that penalty probably will be declined.
Think GC jumped?
I'm almost positive GC jumped.
There's movement on both sides, so. Because
could
I saw
be
the
wrong.
fullback move, and then I saw a few guys in the line move. It's
See what they
against,
call.
I'm not sure.
It's against GC.
Ross. Is it? I thought they. No, it's against Ross. It's 2nd and 3 now.
That's a killer.
You're going to have to stop the run now. Full run commit.
And they just stopped the run, so twice. That's a killer.
It's still not over, though. They haven't picked up the first. They need to stop the run.
And only 10 seconds have come off this clock.
Once again, Garvin communicates something to his fullback.
In that same play, that pitch.
Oh, my goodness. They can't stop it. He gets it out of bounds, though.
Ref comes with flag in the hand. I believe he will not throw it. And at least they tackled him out of bounds, still with 2 timeouts.
Even if they get the ball back, not much time they'll have. Because I'm not sure what the play clock is, about 30? Not 100% sure.
I'm going to need the ball here. That's game, I think.
Frost dug themselves too deep of a hole early on. Tried to come back, but weren't successful. Tough to be down 21.
I think they're just going to run this clock out. Game's pretty much over. And yeah, Ross, nice effort trying to come back. Just they had their chances, they just couldn't capitalize on it. What a game. And everyone probably thought here in the first 10 minutes was going to be a blowout.
Third down after back-to-back leads by Caitlin Garvin.
So it's 3rd down, and I don't think Ross has any more timeouts, so that should be it.
Ooh, flag. This could get interesting.
unless they just ran the clock out to 2 seconds. I don't know if that was like
intentional.
I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but
Delay a game, I think, maybe.
yeah, because I don't know what the play clock is. Well, GC's offense is staying on the field.
Well, this game's done now.
Yeah.
Who do you have as player of the game today? Oh,
I'm not
wait a
sure.
minute.
Wait,
This game's
hold
not
on.
over.
There's 40 seconds on the clock.
I'm so confused right now.
Actually, genuinely have no idea what's going on.
I think Ross is going to get this ball back. There was 2 seconds a minute ago, and now there's 40 seconds. 45 now.
Okay, so hold on. It's third.
It is third with 45 seconds left.
No, now it's 4.5. That's what they meant to adjust it to.
But they're still getting this ball back.
Oh, yeah, they could still return this kick.
Oh, and they're going to get a chance to.
Laterals.
I'd throw that back. Nope.
He
Then
didn't.
that's game.
Oh, that's game.
And who do you have as player of the game?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably Body. I mean, come on.
I
He had a
got Body
great
as
game.
mine. Well, we will see you next Friday, right back here at Alumni Stadium.
Yeah,
Games are at 4 and 7.
Good set of games today. GC picks up their first win. Thanks for tuning in to the Friday Night Lights presented to you by McDonald's.